Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to I'm a Mom.
I'm a realtor in English
Yes, in English.
again. Oh my gosh.
Well, she wants to practice, so we're practicing. Still naked, but it's
Look,
because I don't have the mic on anymore.
is it Friday? Oh, it's a drink. It's not a tecate.
Well,
Oh man.
welcome. This is episode 11.
11.
My goodness. And guess what, guys? We have a special
Like
guest.
like number. Oh yes, we have a new, great, awesome, fantástica, fabulosa agent, the Long Realty from Green Valley, Sahuarita office.
Doreen.
Doreen Roush. Like Moulin Rouge? Like that? Rouge? Rouge.
Roush.
Rouge. Okay, so it was Rouge. Oh, see?
So I grew up with a older brother, and he's all about cars and stuff. So when I see Roush, I think of the Roush brand exhaust stuff. So
Roush Racing.
yes,
Yeah.
So it's
yep.
Rouge? I've
So
been saying
we're-
Rouge
we're-
all the time.
We're not related to Roush Racing, so no money.
No discount, sorry. Doreen is a long agent. She works with us at our Green Valley Sahuarita office. So we are excited because she's our first agent on the podcast. So Doreen, tell us about you, girl.
Well,
How
I
long?
want to know.
How long have you been in the industry?
You started after me, right? Or before?
So after you, and you were pregnant with Alejandra,
Okay.
and so you took some time
It
off.
was like a few months after, right?
Like a short time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so going on, I think it's 7 years.
Wow.
now.
No, 8.
8 years, and I was an assistant for one of the agents in the law office,
Okay.
top agents in the law office.
So you learned a lot over there already.
A lot. Yeah. I was with her for a year
So you did that before becoming an
before
agent?
becoming an agent. Yeah.
Okay. Was it just to kind of learn the industry before taking it on, or
No. So this is a story.
Yes,
yes?
please.
Let's go for it.
So my husband and I, were helping our son shop for a house where he wanted to buy a house. We were helping him look. And then we just happened to find one that we liked.
Mhm.
And so we sold him ours, and then we bought the new one.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah, which is how I met Susan Derline, who we bought the house with.
Mhm.
So I asked my husband, "Do you know anybody out here that is a real estate agent?" He's like, "Yeah, I know Susan." And I'm like, "Okay, well, let's go."
But you already were working with her or
No,
not
no,
there?
no,
No,
Okay,
that's
okay,
how we met, and that's how I
okay,
became her assistant
okay.
for a whole year.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So by the time she helped with the process, you were like, "Hey, can I help you?" Or like,
By
what
the
was?
end of the process, she was like, "Hey, I'm looking for an assistant. Are you interested?" And here we were.
Well, I mean, look at her. Good,
All
my
right.
Doreen.
Good choice.
Got along with.
So if
It was a
you
perfect
did,
combination.
yeah.
Yes.
So you did the assisting, and then you decided, you know what, I want to be a realtor. I kind of like this, or
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty much exactly how it happened. I
Wow.
felt like I'm missing the fun part,
Yeah.
and the people part, because I'm a people person.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Because I never hush up.
So where were you before that?
Before that, I was in retail. I
Okay.
was in retail for like 30 plus years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you have that in you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She has a personality to
And how
talk
was
to
the
people.
switch?
What they're trying to say is I talk too much.
No, so do we.
Oh, girl, we never shut That is real. Actually, it's gonna be hard because we all will we're gonna be trying to talk at the same time, so it's gonna be hard for the
Yeah.
editing.
No, you just see what I
We
mean?
talk. See what I mean?
But
Chickens.
again, because I'm a mom,
Yes.
I'm a realtor,
Yes.
and I'm a grandma.
There you go.
Yeah, we have a lot of like.
We need to
slash,
put the
slash,
fine print on the bottom. It says I'm a grandma. But how many kids? How many grandkids?
We have 4 kids, and we have 8 grandkids.
Wow. They doubled it for
well,
you.
that's
They
why
said,
you're
"Here you
always
go."
busy.
That's why I'm always busy.
So it was more of a challenge for you as a grandma than as a mom,
Yeah,
being a real estate agent.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
yeah, because you do help with the grand.
Yeah.
kids.
Well,
It's my
grandmas
favorite
do
part.
more than
Oh
It's
yeah,
my
moms.
favorite part. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Everyone
Accept
always
it or
says, "You
not.
want to raise your grandchildren." I don't want to raise my grandchildren, but I want to spend as much time with
Yeah.
them as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's beautiful. There is a fine difference from that of spending time with them and raising them.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's a good subject.
we
Yeah.
we love those kind of grandmas.
Yeah, my mom was like, "I'm the grandma. I'm the grandma." Well, you're the grandma, and you have it like really, really close. My mom wishes she will be closer, but she's like 5 hours away. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
She doesn't want
every
to
time.
move.
I know. No, she doesn't.
She likes it over there.
Yeah.
Aw. Well, it's
Yeah,
okay. She's still a good grandma.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. The best one as well.
And
We
she's
all
still
say the best
spoiled.
one, right? But yeah, she's great.
They're still present.
Yep.
As long as they're present,
I
that's what
see.
matters
Oh,
for the kids.
100%. Totally.
Yeah. The best part about being a grandma is, you don't have to force them to eat the vegetables. You don't want to eat your vegetables, don't eat them.
Oh, come on.
My son's like, Mom.
Don't you tell me. Yes, exactly.
Where was this when I was a kid?
Yeah. Or they walk in the house and they're like, there's a jumping castle in the living room? Like, what is that? And the grandkids are bouncing all over
Yeah, the
the
house
place.
is flipped upside down.
When my kids like do something and I have to have like a serious talk and talk like, oh, in my days, no, because I use that a lot. And I always tell them, well, normally I tell them like your mama, because they call it Mama Eva. Your Mama Eva wasn't like this. She was like hard on me. So don't think like, I but my Mama Eva is gonna be one like this with you. No, no, no.
Yeah.
She was hard on me. So this is a new person. I don't know her.
Grandma
That's
spoils
because
them.
she was responsible for you. She's not responsible for them. You are.
It's your,
Yeah,
it's
so
our,
far.
it's our part to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know when they're spoiled because every time I tell Mila like, no, don't do that, or go to your room, you're on timeout. She doesn't go to her room. She runs to grandma
She knows.
to defend her.
She knows
And
better.
I'm like, I know something's going on there because why is she going to you now? Do you take your grandkids on a lot of trips?
Oh,
Do you guys
yeah.
take a lot of trips?
Oh, yeah.
I know you told me about one once that you took your whole family to Disney.
Oh, 20 plus.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Well, so that was part of being a realtor too. So I made a long-term goal that in however many years it was, I can't remember back then, I was going to take the whole entire family to Disneyland. That ended up being 23 people
My
going to
goodness.
Disneyland. Yeah. And I
That's
did it. I reached my goal.
23 people.
We had such a good time. An Airbnb. It had like 7 bedrooms. It was
You
so
did
cool.
all that? You planned it all?
I
You
planned it
just
all.
told them, hey, get ready for this time.
Yeah.
We're going to
Planned it
do
all.
it.
Well, my husband and I planned it all.
Okay.
But you'd be serious. It wasn't all me.
Ah, okay.
Couldn't have done it without him.
And how long were you guys there?
We were there for, I think it's like 4 days. I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly, but yeah,
I would love that.
it was so fun.
That is a good goal to have.
Well, I
It's a
do
good
travel a lot with my family, like with my mom now and just to be with my dad and my brother and family. But we're not that many.
Well, even
We
if we
are.
weren't, I mean, just the fact, because when everybody starts a career and they say goals like, "Oh, I just want to make a lot of money." Okay, well, what is that money for? Like, what are you ultimately trying to achieve by making a lot of money? So having a goal like, "Oh, I want to take my whole family to
True.
Disneyland," like that's a beautiful goal to have. There's realistic goals like, "Oh, well, I eventually want to buy a
Oh,
house
yeah, I
or
like
whatever."
that. I like
That's
that
a
idea.
pretty goal to have on the side. Like, oh, I want to take everyone to Disney.
Normally, it's like a set of amount of money, but I never have like a goal with actual like travel or a car or
Yeah.
a purse or whatever. Like, I like that. I'll
Like
use that.
getting out of where everybody is. Everybody's on the same path. Like I want to buy a house, I want to buy a car, I want to afford this and that. It's like, okay, well, but let's make a fun one.
I already have it.
Well, yeah, I still go to this. I don't take everybody.
Yeah.
It is expensive. So the fact that she
Yes.
took 23 people, come on.
Yes, just make the trip like for
That just goes to
40.
show how successful this woman is.
Oh, there you go. See?
Well, but I couldn't have done it if I didn't have my husband. by my
Yes, you
side.
gotta have a
2
good
of us
support.
together.
Yes.
Gotta
Yeah,
have
credit for the husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Belinda.
Thank you,
That's
hubbies.
nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, my
That's true.
goodness. Well, I'm actually going to Disney again.
Why you roll your eyes? It's something that like
It's
again.
supposed to be
No,
Exactly.
it's like because every time I do it, people roll their eyes at me. So let me move first. We're going again. Whoop whoop. But this time it's going to be the Orlando one, Disney World. It's gonna be our first
Never been
time.
there.
Okay.
So we're all excited.
I'm gonna put it as a goal.
Yeah.
Go that way.
Yes.
And that's
With all the
the
kids.
thing for me being a mom is yes, it's fun for us to go to Disney, but I always look forward my daughter's reaction, my son's reaction, how
Oh.
they're gonna experience it.
Oh,
I am excited for them. Obviously, we have fun
That
too, but
pays off the
yeah.
whole trip. I know.
that's all I need.
Well,
It
right?
was worth it.
My
Yes.
daughter's smile, that's all I need. And she obviously we've gone enough times to her where you mention it, she already knows. But we've already told her that we're doing this trip, but she has no clue. She hasn't been there. So she's just thinking of the
The
Cali
big
one.
Uh-huh.
That's the goal that we wanted eventually. And now that she's gonna be 4, she'll be able to remember more and experience it better. So we're excited.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
Ya también en oh, less than 2 months.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Mhm.
Do you start packing?
I'm ready. No, I always pack last minute. I'm very bad at that. I will order everything that I need. I will have it all in the house, but I won't have it packed. So I'm very bad at
But
that.
what's the weather gonna be like?
Humid. It's gonna be humid because it's May. So it's gonna be hot, it's gonna be humid. So we're prepared for that. I've been to Orlando before, but it was November and it was beautiful. It's
I
just
thought it would be cold.
no,
It's gonna be hot, humid.
it's nice, but it's gonna be humid over there. And
Mosquitoes.
I know, girl, don't tell me. We're trying to be excited right
Oh,
now.
sorry.
Gorgeous. Sunny.
We hired a travel agent. So because it's so many parks and it's a whole week, I was like, I don't want to have the stress. I just want to worry about, getting the kids their stuff. So we hired a travel agent. She was phenomenal. She told us everything that we need to know, when to
Guidance.
reserve.
Yes. See, again.
Guidance.
Again.
You need guidance. You
Even
know
if
where
you
you're
don't
going
know
and what you're
yourself.
doing. You need
Yes.
guidance because you don't know all the steps, right? So hire an agent.
Irony.
Yeah.
YouTube video.
Yes.
Right? Or YouTube videos for the guidance. No,
Yeah.
please call us.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
some secret places and
we're
what
excited
line
for
should
that.
we get?
And that's another thing. It's a week of travel, but Realtor doesn't stop. So that's another thing to prepare for is how am I going to be working? We figured it out. I've done closings while I was in Disney. So if I could do that, I can do this trip.
Okay. Let us know. Let us know how to
I will update you guys.
Yeah.
But May is going to be busy. So if you guys are from Orlando looking at us, just let me know. We're going a week before school ends. So that should be better
that's
too.
good.
That should be
Yeah.
good timing. Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Which
always
is
work
nice.
around that too.
Yeah.
It's always nice that we have rodeo days off here in Arizona because everybody else doesn't. So we
Mhm.
kind of book things during
Yeah.
that time, which is
Yeah.
cool.
That's a good one.
You wanna that's I think that's the biggest thing to plan on is the dates. Like
Yeah.
when is it? I mean, it's always gonna be busy, but when is gonna be less busy?
When
So
it
we're in
rains.
trouble.
When it rains, it's going to be less busy. And do you know? So we went on that full family trip, and then
Mhm.
we went like a month later with just the two littlest, and it rained. It was the best time we've ever had in Disneyland in our whole life.
Was it just sprinkling or like pouring?
It was raining. It wasn't pouring and it wasn't sprinkling. It was
Just
raining.
it was present.
But I was prepared because I knew we were going during rainy time. I ordered these little booties that you slip on your
Mhm.
feet over your shoes, and we all had rain jackets, and it was amazing. There were no lines at any ride. They could give us everything
Oh,
right away.
gosh.
We were not getting wet because we had rain jackets and those booties. There were people walking around that didn't have those, and they were like dying because their feet were soaked. We were perfect.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was the
Yeah.
best time ever.
So you
I've
prepared.
been to Disneyland since I was a little kid, so this was the best time I've
Oh,
ever
she
had.
made sure. She made sure.
Yeah.
Nothing went
Oh,
wrong.
see, that's a good one. Look at it.
She's a good travel agent.
You know what? Call her.
And actually, wasn't this the time that we were teamed up to sell my home?
Yes.
That's why. My
Yes.
goodness,
That's
I
why it's-
remember.
That's
I was
why it's
working
in your
with her
brain.
when I was selling my home because I remember calling her and emailing her. So she was working while being in Disney.
While being in Disney.
Props to Doreen.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, in that trip?
Yeah.
How nice.
Yes.
We make things happen. You don't even realize, right? With the client, you don't.
Well, I mean, you don't
realize.
have to tell the client,
I
hey,
wish. Sometimes I wish I could like seriously. It was like I did all these, but I'm like, okay, no.
oh,
But
like
everything-
brag, like I made all this happen
Yes,
while doing
exactly.
this. Like, no, I mean,
Oh, I know,
I just
but
make the client,
I wish.
I make the client know that, I'm available and whatever they need me for. And if for some reason I won't be available, then obviously I let them know too. Like, this is who you can reach out to. But
Yeah, that's why it's important to get a good realtor, and it's valid to interview a few,
Yes.
and then stay with the one that you feel comfortable. How do you say that? Comfortable?
comfortable.
Edit. Comfortable. Confortable, pues a gusto, que te sientas cómoda.
No, but yeah.
Put English.
Yeah, because we all talk a lot, but we all have a different personality. So
Exactly.
you have to, interview and figure out who's your best match.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So when you started off in real estate? I know there was an episode where me and Aglaea talked about, what did we do our first year? And I was telling her I was focused on the education part of it more than on the transactions side of it, even though I did have transactions and I was grateful for. I focused on getting the knowledge that I need to start off because knowledge is still present to this day. There's still so many things that I need to learn, and I feel like I will never stop learning real estate.
Right. Yeah. Correct. Yeah. And that's exactly so. I started halfway through the year. I started in May, June. And so I took that whole first 6 months and focused on education. And I took everything that was out there and available to take. I took it because I needed to know what would resonate with me, what would work with me,
Mhm.
what would work with my personality, and how I'd move forward. And I didn't have transactions during that time.
Yeah.
But then once the new year hit, I was ready. I knew what I wanted to take with me from everything that I had been learning. And that's how I went full force. And I started like everybody tells you, open houses, get yourself out there, get your name out there. And that's how I started. But now my business it comes more from referrals. My business is referral based. So the testimonials that we talked about, the reviews that we talked about are important for that
Yeah.
because they need to be able to, stalk me online and see
Yeah.
what people are saying about me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember on that episode that we talked, I mentioned that because I think I started just without a guidance, without thinking like a plan. And I remember you mentioned that, and I mentioned like I remember Doreen did it, and I will suggest for any new real like person who would like to get into the real estate, do that.
Yeah.
Do what they did, not what I did. I sold one house in a year. I felt like, oh my God, I'm not gonna make it, like because I didn't have a plan.
Well, doesn't she have that good vibe? Like, come talk to me. I wanna chit chat with you. I think this podcast alone just goes to show that you can talk. I
Yeah.
don't think they need to get that vibe.
Yeah, when you see me, just say hello. But remember, one of the agents told me that she's afraid of me. I don't know if because of my voice. Who told me that in a meeting? It was,
I don't remember.
it was
but I do
Pat.
remember the meeting.
I don't remember who said.
Someone told
Like,
you they
no,
were afraid
help
of
me.
you?
I was like, no, come here. I'm not.
I don't bite.
So I don't know
I don't
why.
bite
I need to
hard.
ask her, like, why she said that. I'm scared of you.
You just say, I don't bite hard.
And just like, I mean, every time that you put your camera, I'm like,
I just
you
nibble.
wouldn't even notice. You'll see.
I saw it. I saw it.
So I do try to bite, but I do not bite.
Playfully.
I do.
Doing bites.
I do.
Wait.
That's a fun fact.
That figure over here.
A good negotiator.
You figure when the one that you put to your kids, like, because use that sweet face. No, don't get confused.
I can be strict. I'll admit it. I can be strict, but
Oh, yeah.
that's I
With
think
one finger and
Hey.
and the look, the Mexican look.
a good parent doesn't mean you gotta give your kids their way the whole time. So they have to.
Abuelita, sí. Grandmas, yes.
Yeah,
not
grandmas
you.
are already giving their way. So if mom does it too, I mean, what? Come on, their kids are not gonna learn anything. So I need to be strict sometimes. I'm the one that spends most of the time with them because hubby works a lot, long hours, 10-hour days sometimes. So I'm the one that's with them majority of the time. So who are they gonna listen to?
The mommy.
Mommy. Being a full-time mom and realtor is very challenging because I work home. I work from home majority of the time just because I used to go to the office to, get some me time and just focus. And sometimes that works.
And then we start talking.
And yeah, no, now I can't do that because if she's there, it's over. But now working from home, I disciplined and made that adjustment. Like you have to make it work with your kids here. There has to be a way, it's not like it's impossible. So I did. I was just like, I'm gonna make it work, and I can focus on both. Yeah, there's some challenging days, especially the kiddos are sick, so stuff happens. But full time mom, full time realtor, not grandma yet. So, how about you, Doreen? Do you work mostly from home?
I
Oh,
work mostly from home.
You used to go a lot to the office.
I used to go a lot to the office, but I don't go to the office for that reason. If I get in the office, then I'll talk to everybody. We've already established
There you go.
I will talk, and I will not stop talking. So you will talk to me all day even if you don't want to.
Yeah, we're gonna talk.
We are.
Because I mean, we're working from home or we're out with clients. When are you ever with another realtor? So when you go to the office with another realtor, you want to talk.
vent.
Yes,
You
you vent. So
Yeah.
it's like working an 8 to 5 with your coworkers. Don't you talk to
Yeah.
your coworker all day long?
Right. But then if I'm doing that, I'm not getting anything.
Exactly.
But if I'm in my home office, I'm just getting it done.
Yeah.
You know, and my watch has to tell me, stand up, sit too long. It's set. You stand up, you've been sitting too long. So I get up, walk around.
Yeah. And a good side note, she has a really pretty pink office.
Oh,
So
yes.
if you guys want to see Doreen's office, stop by in the Green Valley location. It's all pink. If you guys don't know, her favorite color is pink.
Yeah,
Both my offices are pink. The office at the office.
I need to
and my
see
home
that
office.
one. I need to see the one from your house. Is it like
Yeah.
the walls too?
No,
You should.
no, but my closet is pink walls.
Hey, closet.
I think so.
I love pink. Yeah, like details, but no.
Yeah.
When she said that she has a pink, it's because it is pink.
And like to the
Yeah.
T, like every detail. I think
Everything
you have a
is
mini
pink.
fridge too that's pink, huh?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Like your bag has pink. Everything on her.
Her business
I saw you
card.
wearing pink today, actually.
I almost wore pink today, but then I wore blue instead.
Now, like, she's gonna pink. I bet.
I
Yeah.
did think about it.
When
got
we
you.
were at Sahuarita, she was my neighbor on the office, and I used to take a lot Alejandra when she didn't go to school, and that was her favorite place. Whenever I send you pictures, oh yeah,
Yeah. She put me a little note.
Aw. I want your desk.
So I was like, okay, you sit there. I'm gonna work here.
No.
Yeah, love that one. That was the best one.
I think I only used that office once. It was the long
Yeah.
it closed the location. It didn't close the business. So for those of you who don't know, the Long Realty office that was off of Sahuarita Road next to the Fry's Shopping Center.
Right.
That's where we were.
Too.
That's where we were.
Yeah.
But now we are off the Continental exit. We're in the Green Valley location. It's just behind the Chase.
The Safeway parking lot, it's across the street.
So and it's good to emphasize the location close, but the agents just migrated more down south.
Yeah. We're here,
We're still here.
but not here.
haven't gone.
For clients in general, if you want to meet, it doesn't have to be there. It can be wherever you want. If you want Starbucks, if you want pub, I don't know if you want to go grocery
yeah.
shopping while we talk. Whatever it is.
But I notice a lot of clients, they feel okay with the phone. Because when they send me, like, I do get my clients most 99%, I guess, referrals. And they text me like, oh, okay, do you want to meet? Do you like by the phone? I give them like the whole options. And they always said mostly on the phone.
Yeah.
But there's a few that they ask to be like in person. So there's a few that.
Well, I mean, because eventually you're still going to see them in person.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have that initial buyer consultation to go over everything, at the first showing, you can even answer or say anything that
And
you
you
need
can
to
have
say.
that consultation.
Yeah, exactly. So you still have that in person. Now, on the listing side, I strongly suggest.
Oh, yes. Oh, no.
I don't think that should ever be through the phones.
You never know. You never know.
You never know.
We receive many classes that
Constantly
focus-
getting educated.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, 'cause
exactly.
fraud
I'm not gonna say
is
exactly
big.
anymore, but yeah.
Have you had any experiences with fraud?
My sixth sense, it's really good. I haven't, but I receive text, a lot of text
Oh, yeah.
or emails. So it's like, I don't even put attention to them. It's like too obvious. Which they're really good sometimes, but it's like, I send it to, we do have in Long Realty an email. So I forward the emails, and they're most of the time like, yeah, it's
Very good. Hey, but you made sure. You always gotta make sure.
Have you
I
done it?
haven't personally had any.
Have you heard?
I've heard, yeah.
Oh, we've heard.
Some, but yeah.
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 Me too.
Well, I mean, even I would say, like with the company in general, if there's like something huge that went down, I think they've mentioned, at least Title has told us some stories where
Yeah, on the training.
and they use that as a training, like please avoid this. So that's good. Like, I mean, it sucks that happened, but I like that they voiced that out, that they let us know, like, this is what happened and this is, how to avoid that situation. So
Yeah, and I took a class that one of the agents in the class literally had that happen with the whole land thing.
Oh,
It
that's
was
scary.
land, somebody else was trying to sell it. It was a whole thing. And they
yeah,
had already they were almost closed. So
Yeah.
they were in the process of figuring all that out. So she talked about it in the class, and then
yeah,
we got a little more educated just from that.
yeah.
Yeah, we have to
It's
be careful.
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. And then with wire fraud as well, I think
Mm-hmm.
that one's a big one. Always good to emphasize.
And it's scary because at the closing, for instance, you have to bring a lot of money or like wire transfer.
Mm-hmm.
The one I did with the investment property that we talked in the previous episode, I was scared. I was like, oh, and with the title, with the escrow, like I don't want to do it. Is this correct? Like
Yeah.
when I was like when I'm on the realtor side, I'm like, oh, it's all good, just follow the instructions.
Mhm.
But when I was the client, the buyer, I'm like, I don't want to.
Well, and I've had it where buyers still double check with me and I double check with them. So I mean, I don't I don't know why people feel like that's a burden to do, like to have to reach out or to call, make an extra phone call just to make sure
I
like
know.
do it because it's gonna give you that peace of mind. It's gonna give me the peace of mind too that we're doing everything properly.
Well, and especially if you're transferring, a $250,000,
Yes.
make that phone call.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
You
Can I three-way on?
Yes. Yes.
No,
'Cause
yeah.
once that's gone, if it's a scam artist, it's gone. You're not
Yes.
getting it back. So
Sadly.
make that phone call beforehand, no matter who you think you're putting out. It's okay. You're not really putting them out. You're just confirming, hey, I just received this email. It says for me to send it here. Is that what I'm supposed to do? You know, maybe one time out of 10, they're going to say, no, I didn't send that to you. And then that was a scam. The rest will be okay. And you're already confirming before
Yep.
you send it.
Yep.
So it's important.
Oh yes. I love what I do. I love it.
I wouldn't have quit my 8 to 5 if I didn't love it, so it's crazy how I never, ever in my life thought, this I always thought like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna end up being a dental assistant forever." And it's like, "No, you're not." And also my spine kinda told me like, "No, you're not." Because it was starting to give up on me, so I had to look for an alternative, but like I've said before, I literally just took the classes for fun and now look at me, so it's good to take your chances and dream big.
If you're thinking about it, this is your sign. Do it and follow. Do what they did. Do the first year for 6 months, training, understand, get a mentor or whatever. But
Just
yeah,
get
do it.
all the
This is a sign.
education, like, she found it on being an assistant. I found it just for fun. One of the biggest reasons too as to why I love what I do is after experiencing the closing with the buyer or seller is you're just like, "Wow, like, I made that happen."
That's a good feeling.
Mhm.
To actually help somebody with the largest purchase that they would probably ever have is just an amazing feeling. And it just brings you so much joy.
You meet so many
So
people,
many people.
and you just keep meeting them.
Yeah.
You keep meeting so many people and helping families. And even after you close, you still have that relationship with them. And I think that's
Uh-huh.
what's even more beautiful. Like, hi,
And if they
how's the
send you clients,
house? Yeah.
that feels even better.
Making me cry. But
Yeah, that meant that they like to work with you, that enjoy, that they were like happy at the end. So that's a great like hug, like, who sent you? Like, oh, this person sent. We're like, oh my gosh, oh nice. Okay. And then
mhm.
I knew.
Figure out where you want to work out.
Yeah.
And then that's where you work. It's just like we did here. I mean, we
Yeah.
work here in Sahuarita, Green Valley, Rio Rico, Vale,
Yeah.
Tucson, and I try to stick to the Southwest Tucson, unless I have somebody who wants something like in Marana, where I went to school, so I know Marana as well.
Yes.
So you kind of just pick your area and then focus on that area because you need to learn each area and
Yeah.
know what's happening in those spaces.
Yeah.
For sure.
Driving to Marana, it's like, oh man, that's super far away. Imagine to Phoenix.
But that's why you have a referral network.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Oh no, I love Marana area. I mean, I lived there for a couple of years.
Just
So
saying if she doesn't want to drive out there, then that's why you have a referral network. Refer somebody.
Call me. Yeah, call
Or
me.
me.
Yeah, no, I'll drive. I'm
Right,
just
which
gonna
too.
complain, but I'll drive.
Sure.
I closed the farther. It was in Maricopa, but
Oh,
it was
really?
a new construction, so I didn't. I was because how I learned back then, it was like if it was like a resale, I needed the like either a referral or me getting the
Part of the board.
uh-huh. But for new constructions, it wasn't necessary. So luckily they liked the new construction. So I was able to close, but it was like 2 hours driving.
Oh, no. Well, I mean,
And also luckily they like the second house that they were like, okay, good. Oh my God.
they got a new home.
Gracias,
Yeah,
Brenda.
they got a new home. Sahuarita, it's growing as well. Sahuarita. ¿Cómo dice?
How do you say Sahuarita? I said sexy.
Sahuarita.
How do you say Sahuarita?
I say it different every time.
A ver.
Sahuarita, Sarita.
Yeah. We
Sahuarita.
can't find the
The
No.
perfect one.
Who knows how you really say it?
everyone's
Okay,
got
They
okay.
always ask me, how do you say it? I said, well, say it. And they'll say it. And I'm like, that's how you say it.
That's the one. I have that with my name. How do you say it? How do you say it? Like Aglaee? Oh, that's correct.
yeah, you said it fine.
Aglaee. Yeah, that's correct.
No.
No.
No, yeah. Sahuarita is growing. Growing. There's so many homes coming.
A lot of options.
We also, I think we're getting shops as well.
I remember years ago, by the time I passed by the casino, I was like, oh, I'm almost in Tucson. But I remember that's all I saw, the casino, like over there.
Right.
And now you can see all the houses.
Yeah.
Even the new clubhouse, you're able to see it from
Yeah,
the
You
from
can
the
see it
freeway.
now. New clubhouse in Rancho and new homes. I mean, tons and tons of homes. Sahuarita is now connected to Green Valley. So, so are they gonna call it all Sahuarita, or are we still with Sahuarita Green Valley? Because it's not that.
I just call it Sarita Green Valley.
Yeah, I think we need a target.
We're getting one.
It was,
I chatted with the mayor.
but where is it gonna be?
It was at a meeting.
Yeah, I think I heard
So
about.
where I've heard where he said that it was possibly going in, it's not solid yet, but where it was possibly going in was over by Rancho Resort in that area between the I-19 and their drive-in. And so they would push that drive-in back a little bit, is what I'm understanding. It would go in that spot because that's a whole
Where,
lot
where,
of
where?
space.
So
Where to
next
go?
to that community.
Next to that community.
wow.
So
Oh, the
that's what I
older
heard, which
place.
is probably why it's not set yet, because they probably have to check that all out. That's what I heard. Yeah, never know.
Oh, that would be
I mean,
nice.
We're supposed to also get actually close to here, close to where you live. There is going to be like a safari park.
Oh yes, I think that's gonna be. Where are we? Somewhere over there.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
yeah.
Was it like for? I'm probably wrong. For endangered species.
Yes.
Yes.
Endangered
I remember
species.
hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I had
Else?
heard about the new highway, but I think they're shutting that down now because of how much it's growing that it's like
Not
impossible.
possible.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people who didn't want it. So there's
Yeah,
a lot of that.
it was gonna cause a
Oh,
lot
I
of
remember you
chaos.
told me.
Yeah.
We're supposed
Wow.
to get that road. Is it Roadhouse movie theater?
Oh yeah, where the old theater was.
Yeah.
Yes. So a lot of things
We're
coming.
growing.
My goodness, the target is all I need.
Anybody wants to die in
I want to
Sahuarita,
move out
Sahuarita?
here.
But if we're getting shops, we need restaurants. And aren't we having a Chick-fil-A like pop-up event?
Ah, yeah, my
We
kids
just
went.
had it, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
we
that's-
just had
yeah?
it, and it was a success. So we're probably getting a Chick-fil-A.
Ay, qué
It's my
rico, tengo
favorite.
hambre.
You're always hungry.
I am always hungry.
Yeah.
So if you're planning to move to Sahuarita, we know a couple people that know the area that can help you.
We know a couple realtors.
Yeah.
Just three.
Moms.
Just three.
Grandmas. Like you.
But thank you guys so much for chiming in and getting to hear Miss Doreen on this episode. We were so excited to have her. She is our pink girl.
Yes.
Our pink girl, and I know this isn't the only time we will have you on here, but we will see you guys at the next one.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.